Alright, hopefully you guys can see me and hear me okay. Hey, ASD. Welcome. You are the very first coming in. How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Okay, I'm streaming on PC this time, which is the very first time for me actually on YouTube at least. Hey, BL Vise, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. So this is actually first for me to stream on YouTube through my PC. I usually play PS4 mainly, as you guys know, or mostly for the better part. And I'm happy with that arrangement. However, I don't have this game on PS4. I only have it on PC. Rather than getting it on another platform, why not just, you know,
Resident Evil 0.
get it or play it on the one that I already have. Hey Daniel, how you doing, dude? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are good. It's Blaze, the V is an A. Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna go do once again because I haven't played this in a long time.
A Midwestern town in America, Raccoon City. A solitary island far
Sorry for
off
butchering
the
your name,
sea.
dude. Welcome to the stream
Rockford
anyways, though.
An island that would become the second Raccoon City, Sheena Island. There are still many unanswered questions about these seemingly unrelated yet intensely traumatic events. Though it is believed that the international enterprise umbrella was somehow involved, little is known as to the origin of this faceless corporation. When was it established? By whom?
Mystery.
And how was the T-virus created? To uncover the truth,
Alright, Daniel.
we must delve deeper into the
Have a good one,
events
buddy.
which transpired in the beginning, before the mansion incident.
Hopefully I'll still be around when you get back.
Do you think so too?
Yeah.
Do about it. Hold off for a while. But I wonder how those R&D people would react to this.
This guy with the long hair in a dress is just... I find it funny. This guy reminds me like Final Fantasy for some reason. This is like be a character in Final Fantasy.
It began as a simple investigation of some bizarre murders in the suburbs of Raccoon City. Nothing in our training could ever have prepared us for the nightmare that ensued. We never stood a chance.
What's going on? Engine failure. Emergency landing.
For some reason, the audio is desynced. I hope it's not the case for the rest of the game, it's only for the FMV.
Check the current position and investigate the surrounding area.
Hey mods, how you doing?
Captain, look!
Welcome to the stream. Sorry if it keeps freezing, it's me. For now.
Captain!
What happened?
Court order for transportation. Prisoner Billy Coen, ex-lieutenant, 26 years old. Court-martialed and sentenced to death July
Tell us about it,
26th.
ASD. How was your trip?
Prisoners to be
What happened, man?
transported to Regathon base for execution.
Those poor soldiers. They were good men just doing their jobs, and that scum murdered them and escaped.
All right, everyone, let's separate and survey the area. Our friend is brutal and ruthless. Keep your guard up.
The door to safety is shut. There is no turning back now. Or no turning back. There's no now in there. Anyways, after 5 minutes, I finally get to play around. I need some time to explain it all. Alright, dude. How long was you in Sweden for? It felt like quite a while.
This is Officer Chambers from S.T.A.R.S Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has set out to our province. But as of 2 years ago, when a several plans were set up, the local government stepped in and took over.
Oh, the death train. Go this way. Hope for the best because I can't see what I'm shooting. And that's it.
What just happened? I thought they were dead.
5 days. Okay. One thing I like about this game is the ability to reload anytime you want. You don't need to go into the menu. Oh crap, wrong button. You don't need to go into the menu and combine the bullets as I always do. You can just manually reload them. I think that's quite cool. It's definitely a step forward in the right direction, game-wise. 5 days. That's actually quite cool, man. You got to tell us what's happening and whatnot. What did you buy at IKEA? Probably went to the IKEA's head offices. Okay, let's get out of here. I thought the whole country was like a giant, big IKEA. Investigation orders. Because I'm playing the PC version, the only kind of mod thing I got going on here is door skip, which is actually really cool because obviously it lets you skip doors, which saves me so much time. Rather than sitting for a half hour trying to, you know, open the door very slowly, bam, that's it, done. Should take me a second rather than about 4 or 5 that a normal door would take. Didn't know people got lost this long in an IKEA. You'd be surprised. They design IKEAs like mazes, so you do get lost. I mean, that tattoo, it's like... Dude.
Billy. Lieutenant Coen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with S.T.A.R.S. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around, so I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
I could shoot, you know. Who says that? You don't say I could shoot, you just shoot.
must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
Technically, aren't zombies monsters? I don't know. I'm not gonna be hanging about on technicalities here, but... Ooh, that was too close. Okay, if she aims... Oh! No! Get off me! Okay. Still fine. I'm still fine. Swedish beer. Now, Swedish beer is something I do like. It is quite nice. Smooth and everything. Of course, I'm gonna get ammo for from a dead corpse. Is there a chainsaw this time? Yeah, no chainsaws that I know of. But I haven't played this in a while. However, I do remember this game a bit better than I do Resident Evil 1. So, hopefully this run isn't gonna go as bad. Chainsaws.
This is Rebecca. Over.
Rebecca, can you hear me? This is Rico. What's your location? Over.
Enrico! Hello! Can you read me? Please respond.
Rebecca, I can hear you. Now listen up. We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Coen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We've also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over.
No, she can't hear you. I was thinking maybe they're infected like Left 4 Dead or 28 Days Later. No. No, they're not. All the zombies here are pretty just slow and boring. I was gonna say I'm tempted, and I'm thinking about going back and then like Return of the Living Dead. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah, very just slow and decayed.
It's gonna be dangerous from here on.
If you ever watched Walking Dead, zombies are like that.
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't
exactly,
think we stand
like
a
The Walking
chance
Dead.
doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Okay, I'm gonna go kill monsters on my own. Yeah, I'm wanting to, after this, maybe do a Dark Souls 3 stream again, but this time do a different kind of character, like a different build, like a pyro or sorcerer, something like that, something completely different. I don't know, give me some suggestions what I could do on that. If you want to suggest like a build,
Sir?
something
Sir.
that's different and unique. Ah, that's just gross, man. If it's not tentacle monsters, it's like leech monsters. Okay, I really don't have to fight this guy, and I'm not going to. I remember that much, you can just back it out.
Are you okay?
Wow.
Who is that guy?
Infected are not dead, undead are dead but have their mind, and the zombies are dead with no will. Now, the infected are not dead, I'll agree with you there. If you're infected, you know, you just got an infection, you didn't turn yet. Got you, I think I'm with you. Undead are dead but have their mind. Can you explain that one?
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
Because obviously once they are dead, they'll lose their mind? How do they keep their mind?
Fine. Now take these with you.
It's like between a zombie maybe or something?
If you find anything, give me a call, alright?
Or maybe do you mean undead as in like vampire, for example? Because they're technically dead. Okay, so now we got the other character called Billy. And you can switch between the two of them. So you can play with both characters at all times. I'm just going to ditch the knife because who the heck needs a knife? Now, Billy's gun is actually a lot better than Rebecca's. It kills zombies in a lot less hits. So I'm going to do obviously a switch. And I'm going to also get all the ammo onto Rebecca. And I'll equip Billy with a handgun, but I won't use him just yet. I'll keep using Rebecca with this handgun. When we get Biohazard with VR. After Resident Evil 0. So after this one, that would be it. The thing is with the VR, I can't really do it for a very long time. So I think those streams or videos, whatever it's going to be quite short. Climb up the ladder, yes. I think both of them are gonna go, which they don't have to.
I'll go check over there.
So I'm gonna get rid of Billy right now. And I'm just gonna have Rebecca going around. The only shame that I have about this game, even with the HD remake of this, is that there is no online co-op, so two people can't just play both characters. That's the only shame. You can't even connect to the controller and play as one character and then the other. One player controls both of them, unfortunately. And each character is controlled by a different stick in the controller. By different D-pad. Not D-pad, sorry, analog stick. In Return of the Living Dead, they died but don't lose their mind, but the death is so painful and the only thing helping his human brain. Now I've watched that George Romero, and I think you're kind of right, because I know there's one zombie that kind of retains a little bit, which they call Bub. Bub the zombie, he retains a bit of his humanity, in the sense that he knows things and how to use them, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I think you're very far off from that. So I can kind of understand it, how you mean now, more or less. I should have separated Billy downstairs so he didn't have to come here and then, you know, have to go down or whatever. But yeah, oh well. Because I've beat the game previously in under 5 hours. I think I beat the game in 4 hours. I got this this submachine gun. The problem with it is it's not infinite or anything like that, because I haven't unlocked infinite ammo just yet. I will do next time after I play the game off camera. But yeah, so you've unlocked this, you got 100%. And this is not an item you get normally, it's only an item you get if you've 100%ed the game, basically. Not 100%, but if you've beat it before and you've done quite well. Which I did. I didn't die or anything, but then again, this was a while ago, a few months ago actually. So I'm rusty in this game, but I'm not as rusty as I was with Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 1 I hadn't played in years, so I was doing everything more out of just memory and whatnot, and just, you know, following things. This one I know what to do a lot better, or I like to think I do, at least. That door can only be unlocked by going down there, and I can't go down there just yet. Yeah, that food that you posted on Discord mods, that was really nice. It looked really good. So my grandma used to make it for me. It looks simple and healthy though, like, because food nowadays it's just an abundance of like salt and stuff. Ah, I just realized something. I'm with Billy, which he's got extremely limited handgun ammo. I might need to use that machine gun after all. Okay, one of these guys might... Okay, no, he's dead. I should have killed these guys with Rebecca before, but whatever. Like she... yeah. Oops. Wrong freaking door. Suppose it takes a lot of years in practice to make it like that, but... Wait, no, was that... Oh, yeah, no, I didn't mean to enter in this one. That wasn't the right door to go to though. And I don't think I can... Okay, here it is. Throw it away. It's little things, yeah. Of course you gotta have the sausage. That's what's gonna bulk it up and make it taste good. Okay, I'm not gonna pick this up just yet. I'll come back to it. I will need it. I do have to pick it up, but I won't do that just yet because I don't have to. And because I don't think I have... No, I do not have any healing items with Billy. I'm gonna go pick this up and mix them up. Now, another thing in this game is there are no item boxes, like save boxes, like before, where you could just deposit items. Instead, you could literally leave items on the floor. Oh crap, you can't combine these. Only Rebecca can. Damn it. Okay, speaking of leaving items on the floor, I'm going to leave that here because there's no point me carrying it if I can't use it and it's just taking inventory space. So, yeah, there is no inventory items. However, one other thing that there is in here is, yeah, you can just leave stuff on the floor. Now that is of course a bad sign right there already. And as you've noticed, characters don't have as much inventory space either. It's only... They only have 6 inventory slots rather than the more typical 8. But it's 2 characters that you play as 99% of the time anyways, so that 8 could turn into... Okay, I'm gonna have to waste around here so I can get a full clip. Oh crap, that's 30, so that round was literally wasted. And I think there's gonna be like a shotgun here or something like... Yeah, there is a shotgun here. Decisions. I don't want to leave this handgun, which is what I should do. But the problem is I already reloaded, so that'd be a waste of ammo. I need this, but I'm going to fight the boss soon. I need that. Okay, I'm gonna risk and leave the green herb behind. And yes, it is a big risk. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take it. What I am definitely gonna do is equip that submachine gun instead. Even though it's probably not the best for this boss. But, oh well. See if I remember how to fight it. I almost like I probably could die here, but I hope I don't. And this is probably like the most ridiculous boss ever. a giant scorpion. Now this is something you see on Dark Souls right here. He's gotta come at me for a minute. When he does that, back it up. Okay, and he's dead. Wow. That was hella easy. Let me tell you that much right now. Let's equip that back. I'm gonna leave this here because I didn't need it after all. Thank you. By the way, this is in normal mode. There's easy difficulty and there's normal difficulty, which is a bit harder. This is normal difficulty. So I chose the harder one because I don't know. I feel like I could do it. You know. I feel like it's gonna be. I'm experienced enough to handle it. Even though I haven't played it for quite a while. But one thing I will say, playing this on the GameCube, which is the original platform for this, is just ridiculously difficult. Even Resident Evil, the original one, is a lot difficult. But this one, it was just like ridiculous. What's your favorite RE game? I'm gonna go ahead and say Resident Evil 3 has gotta be there right at the top. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say Resident Evil 3. It's the one I had. So I had Resident Evil 1, and then I went straight to Resident Evil 3. I did play Resident Evil 2 and then 3. But I didn't I didn't actually own Resident Evil 2 for the longest time, so I spent so many hours on Resident Evil 3. It's insane. So that's the one that stuck more with me. And then Resident Evil 4 is the second game that I played the absolute to death. But yeah, RE3 definitely. What's yours? If you got one. I watched so many zombie movies back then, all Romero and even the trashy Tank productions. I'm the same, Mots. I love zombie movies, and I've watched most, not all, but most of the Romero ones. And I have to say, for the time that this produced those, they were actually good, you know. Like I liked them. Obviously now they spend a lot more time with makeup wise and whatnot. So, you know, zombie movies nowadays are just like a whole nother different type of zombie. But to be fair, like the Resident Evil movies are horrible, even though they nailed the zombies quite well. Everything else is just not very good. 4. I've played Land of the Dead game. I have not. What's that like? I don't think I've ever played it, like, at all. Exchange. So if you have one character carry all the bullets, that frees up inventory space. And then you can just switch characters. But the catch here is that the character that is not currently... the character that does not have... that you're not playing as, that's the NPC. He's going to be a massive wasteful of bullets. It's trash but fun. Can I give SAAT? Can I give away? Gas tank. So I'm gonna exchange this with him. Can I combine this with this guy? No, I cannot. You can't right now, unfortunately, ASD. You cannot give away games on PS4 store as you can on Steam. Unfortunately, not just yet. However, I'm very hopeful that on this next big update that they're gonna do, which is 6.0, you'll be able to gift people games. I'm very hopeful. Don't quote me on that, by the way. I don't know that for a fact. But they have hinted at that.
I'll go check over there.
So, I'm controlling both characters at the same time now, as you can see, by controlling them with different analog sticks. So that's kind of cool. You still need to switch to one and then the other for the actions, which kind of sucks. Because like right now, Billy can't move until Rebecca gets this. This is a grappling gun. I kid you not. Hook shot, sorry. Whatever. Gonna be Batman up in here. I know it sucks, AST. And I think Sony are losing so much money because of it. And I know for a fact, like, I've been wanting to gift people games, and people have been wanting to gift me games, and that's just never been the case, unfortunately. It's just, yeah, it can't happen. But I'd love to do a giveaway where, you know, I just get whatever PS4 games and then just, you know, gift them, but that's just not something I unfortunately can do. So it's a bit backwards like that for now. I was giving Hellblade to you, but I can't. Oh no, man, it sucks. But if that's something that you want to see me play, though, I can give that a go if you want. I can get it somehow. If you really want it. But I've read the description and I know the game is a bit unforgiving. So I'm a bit like, I wanna try it, but I'm kinda scared at the same time, so I don't know, man. But it's one of those games that I wouldn't have known about it hadn't you mentioned it to me. You let go, Billy. They're still alive, by the way. This is why I don't like the NPCs to have too many handguns equipped or bullets or whatever, because they will waste those. They will just gonna be shooting it out for no reason. I'm a bit more ammo savvy. Okay, now going up with the hook shot is going to mean that because that's what I gotta use up in here in this window to go up to the roof. Okay, it's just gonna mean that I might need more space, and I believe I can dump the hook shot once I'm done with using it here. Keep in mind the keyword here is I believe. I can't remember exactly. And there's another knife here in case you need another one. Because Rebecca doesn't start with one, Billy does, Rebecca doesn't. I don't know if you like it, love it, so challenge. It's like a mix of God of War and Lord of the Fallen. It's not that I don't like it, it's just I think it's hard, and I think the difficulty has put me off, to be honest, because for all the reviews and things that I read about it, it's all like, well, it's a hard game, and if you die that many times, you know, the save gets deleted. There's no HUD, there's no pointing you where to go. The combat is a bit challenging as well. And all that combined has really put me kind of like, but I don't know, you know, it could be, can I spoiler you? Yes, you can. You can spoil it if you want. I'm most likely not going to go for it just yet, so I don't think I'll be that shocked about it, to be honest, but I don't know though.
Come on.
Okay. And here's Billy. We meet once again, Billy. Okay, I am going to dump this here. I don't believe I need it anymore for this train. However, I am still going to need that. And I can exchange 15 of those rounds. Switch. Combine that. And I got it. And then exchange this with Rebecca. Switch to Rebecca. I need to go get the other shotgun and shell. Actually, I don't need the other shotgun. I just need the shells. I'm not going to use the other shotgun. Although it's supposed to be stronger and better. Yeah, I don't know, you know. I don't like it. I like the... It's a hunting shotgun, so it's like a 2-shot shotgun. Which, nothing wrong with that, don't get me wrong. But it's like, I'd rather just not have it. If I can help it. Ink ribbon. Ah, you know what, I'll take it from here as well. Even though I don't think I even found a freaking typewriter here. Oh, right, of course I cannot carry anymore. It only gives me 3 of those, which I find odd. I thought it was more than that. That if you die too much, the game delete is false. It's because player plays better. True, is nothing happened. I tried it myself. Hope you understand. So that thing of the game deletes the save file if you die once too many times is not necessarily true, because once you die too many times, you get better at it, I suppose. So you're not really going to die a lot. Is that what you're trying to say, basically? Because I think I do understand, and I think it does make a lot of sense. The way you've explained it now. Okay, gotcha. That does make a lot of sense. Okay, that's the silver ring. So I need to go get the other briefcase to use those 2 silver rings on to unlock it. It's somewhere down here, but I can't remember exactly where. Oh, it's actually here. It's right here, actually. So that gives me a bit more confidence, ST. I'll tell you that much right now. That does make me feel better about it. If you do want to see me play it, I could play it after this if you want. Let's examine, I believe. If that's something you want to see, because again, I'm intrigued by the game. It's on sale right now. So, yeah, I don't know. I might do it. I might do it if you want it. Because I've done Lords of the Fallen for you as well. Granted, it was only 1 stream, but I could. You know what I'm thinking about Lords of the Fallen? Not just leave it alone and do videos for it, and then just upload it to my channel for the rest of the week when I'm not streaming. Because right now, I'm streaming 3 times a week, which is, you know, great, and nothing wrong with that. But for the rest of the other days of the week, like, I got nothing going on, and I used to. So, I don't know, maybe I'll just start doing some videos. Because since I started streaming, I haven't really done any recording whatsoever. So, yeah. There's a card reader here. So let's insert the card. Wait, what package was it successfully delivered? I didn't order anything. Throw it away, yes. Try it if you want. I can't promise you're going to like it. Story and graphics are great. What kind of train is that? No way a normal 140. Yeah, this is like more of a commercial train that would take you a lot longer distances. I presume. I don't know, if I'm honest. This is what I'm thinking. But this is going to be a very short train ride, as you'll see now.
This is Delta Team. This is Delta Team. We have gained control of the train. Over.
Understood.
This does not make any sense. How was the T-virus leaked? And why did it contaminate both the lab and the mansion, as well as a train almost 3 miles away?
That's irrelevant. We must make sure no knowledge of this gets out. Destroy the train. Completely. How far away are you from the nearest branch line?
About 10 minutes to...
Huh?
What happened?
Well, okay, so now at least you know what the heck has happened here. It's not expensive if I remember right. It's $13.95. Yeah, it is. It's on sale right now, and you know what, man? You recommended it. I'm gonna go get it because I'll tell you something. Maze has recommended me Dark Souls 2 to give it a shot and replay it and play it back or whatever, and I did, and I'm glad I did because I actually quite enjoyed it. So far, game recommending wise, I've not been disappointed by you guys. Whatever you guys recommended, it's actually been, I've actually enjoyed myself. So I'll give that one a shot. It's a game that, again, I'm a bit intimidated by, and you know, who will stay behind? Billy. I'll have Rebecca go. Only Lords of the Fallen. I've said many times Nier Automata. I've seen some Nier Automata videos, and if it's on sale, I'm gonna pick that up.
I won't.
And I'll tell you why. And I remember you said something about it's similar to like Souls kind of game, like, but you didn't want to spoil it for me, and I had to know why why it was, and I can see the similarity, and I'm gonna leave it at that. Don't buy it for PC. No, I don't. All the games that I'm buying are strictly PS4. I'm not really a PC gamer anymore. My gaming buying stuff now is all PS4 at the moment. PC port is a mess. That doesn't surprise me at all. Dodge. Thanks for the heads up, though. I'm only playing this on the PC right now because he's gonna bite me, but it's okay because I'll push him over and then it's gonna push most of these guys over, I like to think. Yeah. If this guy bites me, that's okay as well. I'll push him over too. Okay, please do not be endangered. No, she's fine. All I gotta do is go to the other end of this train in that time.
Edward, no.
I did kind of held myself from buying a lot of games on this sale, so all I've got is Shadow of the Colossus.
Stop.
And I gotta say, I'm enjoying that game a lot more than what I thought I would. It is such a, first and foremost, it's a beautiful game. Like the graphics, the like everything is just so well detailed. It's so good looking. And secondly, the gameplay I actually quite enjoy. It's like a minimalistic game. Ooh, not there, down here. It's such a minimalistic game as well, but it does it so nicely. So if you've never played it, I highly recommend you guys trying Shadow of the Colossus. Absolutely amazing game. I've only played it for a couple of hours at best, not even that, I don't think. Maybe an hour or so actually. But I do love it. So 36 is you gotta make a number that gives 36, and it's usually 9 and then all 3s.
This is Rebecca. I have engaged the control device for the brake. Over.
Roger. I'll put the brake
I actually
on now.
don't know how much it is right now. If you guys could check on the PS Store, that would be amazing, because then it would give me an idea. Okay, Billy's got to do the same thing, and this camera angle switching is just hell of annoying. Please stop switching camera angles. There you go. Thank you, ST. Thank you very much, buddy. Okay, this one is 4 and then all 7s. It's gonna give you to 67. Simple maths, and this is so easy. And train derailed. I've just checked Nier Automata on the PS4 store. Unfortunately, it's not on sale at the moment. It's not part of the summer sale. So it costs $49.99. $69.95 in euros. 50 in UK pounds, unfortunately. I might have better luck on Amazon. I know Amazon games are a lot cheaper in disc than they are on digital.
We have to find a way.
$29.99 on Amazon. Wow, is it expensive? Which is, it really is a shame. Okay, I really don't have to kill these zombies. However, I might as well just get rid of them now, because I think I'm gonna have to come back to this area. And Billy is already freaking being in trouble. I don't have to do this. I could just reload, but whatever. Shadow? Not on the summer sale. Shadow of the Colossus is like 10 euros right now. That's what I got it for. Oh, Nier, yeah. Okay, Billy's in caution, so I gotta be careful with him. Because the NPCs can get themselves in trouble as well. Okay, I might need to leave Nier Automata for a later date. Regrettably. But it should be on sale not long from now anyway, so I'll get it then. The thing is, it's not that I cannot, but it's like I have a certain budget for games, because otherwise I'll spend too much on them. And if they're not on, if I can avoid paying full price and just getting them on sale, then I'll do that. So it's just one of those things. I need to budget, and I've already got Shadow of the Colossus recently, and Neo DLC, which I haven't even touched yet.
Manager, Dr. James Marcus.
Who on earth are those people?
She's just a rookie, a member of S.T.A.R.S.
What about the male?
I'm unfamiliar with him.
Attention. This is Dr. Marcus. Please be silent as we reflect upon our company motto. Obedience breeds discipline. Discipline breeds unity. Unity breeds power. Power is life.
Who are you?
It was I who scattered the T-virus in the mansion. Needless to say, I contaminated the train too.
What?
Revenge. On Umbrella.
Dr. Marcus?
10 years ago, Dr. Marcus was murdered by Umbrella. You helped them, didn't you?
I really don't know what's wrong with these cutscenes, but it wasn't doing this before. I can tell you that much right now. So I'm not 100% sure what's happened here. What is your favorite DS3 boss? I only enjoyed one. Well, my favorite one is a difficult one. Maybe a Champion Gundyr from just the normal game. Dancer of the Boreal Valley. The Dancer, basically, it's the boss I absolutely hate the most. let me just start by saying that it is probably one of the most difficult bosses ever. So let me just say that right now. Yes, Dancer. Oh my goodness, did I struggle. I don't think I've ever done it on my own. And I don't think I could ever do her on my own, if I'm being honest. And I mean like freaking ever. She's that difficult, especially on her second form. It's just impossible. Say what you will. I've seen people defeat her in like 10 seconds or whatever, but it's like no. Sorry, I could never do that. I struggled badly with her. It's just one of those bosses that it made me cry. If you only be between her legs. That's easier said than done. This was not that hard. What the hell are you guys talking about? She's like the most difficult freaking boss ever. She's so hard. Like, no chance. No chance. 4 tries. Are you kidding me? I don't consider myself that bad of a player, but you guys must just be on a different level than me then, cause I cried when I was fighting her, cause she was that difficult. I found her difficult. I don't know. I struggled. The weapon type was bad, probably. I don't think the weapon type was the worst. It was that I was low. My level wasn't as high as it should have been. Number one. And then secondly, I think you are right. The weapon type wasn't the best either. But then it's just one of those things that at the time that I did her, I didn't know how to play the game all that well. And I think I've actually. So when we get the S2 DLC, sorry mate, I didn't read it the first time, or I didn't see it the first time. When do we get the S2 DLC? I don't know, but again, I got options now. I could do a lot of games, but soon, I can promise that, because I want to get back into it. But what I want to do as well, I want to give it a real chance. And when I say give it a real chance, meaning that I don't want to hex anymore, because hexing is like easy mode in the game, and I don't want to do that. We can play together off stream. That'd be a good idea, you know. That actually be a great idea, I reckon, AST. And I'll tell you why, because I don't want to play an X anymore. I want to play as a normal sword and shield character. But I'm not very good at that. At all. Crap. Billy, come here. We need to dodge this guy. There's no point, no chance we're gonna be able to fight him. Billy, if you die here, I'm gonna be so angry. I think he's in danger at the moment. That's not a bad idea, you know. We could play it off stream, but the thing is, as well, it's first impressions. That's something that as well. Ooh, don't leave. That's something as well that I'd like to leave for stream. Boo shields. But then it's have to be PC. I do have it on PC. I do have it on PC as well. So if you want to play it on PC, that I can do that. That's not a problem. And I reckon I'd be a lot better on PC than on PS4 for the sake of it's just easier for me to level up and stuff and grind. So yeah, we can do that if you want. That'd be quite cool actually. That'll definitely be an idea. And you're saying boot shields, so you do. I take it you are dual handing then, mods. I do use PS4 controller on PC as well, and I use DS4, which is a tool that maps the. It makes the computer think it's an Xbox controller, and it gives you compatibility. But I believe that Steam does that now natively. It gives the games compatibility naturally with a PS4 controller. So you don't have to use the third-party tools, but I feel like it's the best to use, to be fair. Right now, funnily enough, I'm actually using an Xbox 360 controller. And the reason why I'm using an Xbox 360 controller right now, you might ask, is because I've bought an Xbox 360 controller to use on PC gaming. And I completely agree, mods. It is too big of a controller, and I definitely prefer my PS4 controller like over PS4 controller over Xbox, absolutely. But the main reason I'm using it is just because it's natively used, and it's a cable controller, so it's got a wire. So because I have a Bluetooth dongle for my computer to be able to play with my controller wirelessly, because if you connect your controller all the time, you're asking for trouble basically, because it's going to ruin the battery, and I have ruined the battery on one of my controllers. That's how I know. Let's back it up here a bit. Kill these guys one at a time. Let's get Billy to a safe place. God damn it, Billy, just go away. So because wireless is a bit of an issue for me, because I got the Bluetooth dongle that I do have doesn't work very well with the PS4 controller. It drops a lot. I'm just using a... Oh, I already have a green herb with me. That's cool. I just use an Xbox 360 controller because it's a lot easier. Plus, I do still have it, and it's been collecting dust for years. I finally have it now. I've actually got it for about, since the Xbox 360 came out, actually, that I've bought this controller. So I have it for a long time. Really long time, actually. Thinking about it now. And it still lasted me. I think I've had to replace the thumbsticks. I've had to buy a new set. You have one too? Oh, that's cool. For PC gaming, it's great. I wanted to get an Xbox One, I think it is. Whatever new Xbox it is. I want to buy one of those controllers because, again, it's natively wirelessly supported, and you can, you know, connect. I've it's a wired one as well, so you don't have to worry about battery life and ruining the battery and all that sorts of stuff. Unfortunately, it's too expensive. 23 euros. Yeah, I think that's more or less what I got mine for, to be honest. I have to shave my beard. I look like a criminal. Well, consider yourself lucky you can grow a beard, because I can't. But if I could, I definitely would. I'd have a freaking Gandalf beard. Unfortunately, I cannot. I'm going to leave this down here for now, and I'm going to exchange this to Billy. Not for that, though. Billy's going to be full, because we're going to be separated right now, and I do need inventory space. I don't like beards. Why? Beards are cool. Makes you be manly. Oh, I need a crank for that. I need to crank that soldier boy. Okay, I need to find a crank for it. No, cribbing. I'd like beards if I could grow one, but I can't really. So, well, I'm beardless. No, actually. So there's two of these statues, and they're cut into pieces. So there's going to be two different pieces for the statues. And you know what? I'm going to leave this piece here. because we're gonna need to put it in there anyways. It's like, I might as well leave it here. Now I'm not gonna equip Billy a weapon just yet because he will waste ammo because he's just an idiot. So I'm gonna leave it as is. Mods, when you're saying the cheapest was 23 euros, do you mean an Xbox One controller? Okay, and here's the handle for that crank. Because if you're saying that it's... Ah, crap, the birds, I forgot about those. Run! Because if that's the price for an Xbox One controller, I might get one, you know. That is actually very tempting for that price. Very tempting indeed. Because when I looked at them, they were like 50, 60 at least. If they come down that much in price, I'm definitely looking forward for it. One wise face, no grow beard. 360. Oh, yeah. That's more or less how much I got mine for. And tell you one thing, paying 20 euros for this controller was an absolute bargain. And I mean like a really an absolute bargain. Because the amount of years that this controller has lasted me is just, it's ridiculous. Oh, you stupid. Go back. Stay there. I like that saying. Stay. Stay. Gonna have to be separate here for a bit longer. I'm gonna go ahead and say at least I've had this controller for at least 12 years. At least. It may be longer. I think I was 18, maybe 19. So no, actually not 12, sorry, 10. 10, 11 years. I can safely say. Three days we get stream, I like. Indeed. Okay, now that door is locked in down there, I can't go on my own. So I gotta go down here for now, I believe. There's gonna be lots of tough enemies around here. I'm either gonna need to shotgun them a lot, or Rebecca needs a better weapon. I'm gonna be playing as Rebecca the most. Oh, speaking of better weapon, here's one. If I can survive these two guys. Where did Maze gone? I don't know. Actually. I don't know where he's gone. I do miss him though. I hate these guys. This is where you get this weapon, which I do like, so that was worth it. I do need this. He sometimes just disappears for, yeah, bits at a time. For some reason. I don't know what happened to him. But he's a doctor at the end of the day, so it's like, it could be that he's just got, you know, a lot of work. And I know he works Saturdays as well. So that's what I'm going to take it. It's what it is. It's going to be the other side of the main hall, where I'm going to also leave this statue here, right up here actually. And I'm also most likely going to leave this microfilm here as well. And I'm going to go get Billy to go meet Rebecca. This beer is going to my head. Okay, I'm gonna equip the shotgun because I'm using Billy, but I really don't want to use it. Ah, crap. I should have used it. I thought I could dodge this guy, though. Your arm was the first boss I needed the most time for. I think the only reason you did was because you didn't grab the sword and kill him the easy way. I think you went the hard way with him.
Let's regroup.
Roger.
That's why I think you're saying that right now. But that's just me, I don't know. I don't know these things for fact. Okay, something's got to give here, and I think this is going to have... I'm going to have to dump that for now. Yeah. Now, he's like a gimmick boss where it's just one of those bosses that you either do him quick or it's just going to take you forever. As you can see, I'm just dumping loads of items on the floor here, which is a great thing to do. And as a matter of fact, if you press on your map, you can actually see all the items and where they are on the floor. And then you can obviously track to them, which I think is awesome actually. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff here, and I got a lot more stuff to do. So I think Rebecca and Billy need to go back to that main hall. Yeah, I know, S.T. She did it the hard way. She didn't have to. I don't think. You could have just picked up the Storm Ruler, or if you were like, you know, Pyro or whatever, or like a magical type of character, you could have, you know, use a wizardry spell or whatever. But unfortunately, I don't think that was neither the case, so it makes a fight quite difficult. Same thing with on Dark Souls 2, there's a dragon. And if you try and fight the freaking dragon straight, he's gonna kick your ass, basically. He's gonna not one-shot you exactly, but he's going to...
You stay here.
Okay.
It will take a couple of shots for him to do you. Oh, played blind and didn't know about it. See, with me is that I played blind as well, but I was streaming it. So people were very quick to tell me there's a really easy way to do this. And, you know, grab the sword, and you're gonna own his ass in like 2 seconds. So, I did try him straight as well. But, hadn't people told me about it, I would have just, like, carried on and tried him. Okay, I got the red key which opens red doors, and that's as simple as it can be. I had a feeling there's something fishy. Absolutely. The thing is, the sword is there, so it's kind of... It's the game way of telling you to... go get him, Tiger. Crap, already wasted a shot. But the thing is that... if you don't know how to use the sword, if you don't know the sword has that power, then it's just... Crap, ran out of ammo. Then it's just, you're not gonna know, basically. Unfortunately, it's just one of those cases. I wish I had the freaking... I'm gonna use all this ammo, by the way. I wish I had the machine gun. I think this game would be a lot... This boss here would be a lot easier. There you go, got him. I did use a lot of ammo, though. If you stay where I stayed, it follows like a pattern, which it just goes around. So if you stay in the area that I was, it's an easy kill. He won't even attack you once. But he can kill Rebecca though, so... Yeah. Okay, and that is that. And I'm nearly out of ammo for the shotgun, which is not very good. Again, if you examine this key, it's going to turn from just a red key to a fire design. And then it's called the fire motive key, or the fire key. There's always a couple of those in Dark Souls. And I literally mean always. Some of those bosses that called gimmick bosses, where if you know what you're doing, you're gonna get them. But if you don't know what you're doing, it's gonna be a nightmare. It's gonna be quite difficult. Second boss in one DLC was hard. Which boss was that? If you know. DLC bosses are generally hard. At least I found so. Don't know about what you think about that. The maid. Oh, yes. I remember the maid. Okay, there's another one here. Billy's just gonna stand there until the zombies get almost to his face. That's when he does something like that. Okay, I need to keep an eye on my ammo because, oh, I'm really running so low. Stupid 3 phases, yeah. I struggle with that as well. It's rough. Some of the bosses are just quite stupidly difficult, in my opinion at least. I'm gonna leave this here because it's just one bullet, so what, you know, not gonna do much with one single bullet, but I do need that, and I need to give that to Billy so he can use his lighter and we can progress. And I think it's actually all that there is to this room, really. Exchange. Switch to Billy, combine this with the lighter, and now the lighter's got lighter fluid and you can use it. I'm gonna unequip that with Billy so it doesn't. The heck? Okay, there you go. So it doesn't waste ammunition in there. I'm really running low on the handgun, so I'm starting to get a little bit worried. But that's okay. We'll be fine. I need to find the other red door with the motif, which I cannot remember exactly where that is. Might go this way, actually. There's something down there, but again, I don't have to go just yet. I think in here. Okay, now I'm cool. Wait, did that guy... Did I not kill this guy? Really? You struggled with Gundyr? Gundyr was okay. Kind of. It's not even this door that I needed to go either, so. Demon Princess, have you played it? Don't think so. At least I don't remember. If I have. Okay, here's something I'm gonna switch here. I'm gonna leave this behind. I've not played Ring City. Oh, you're missing out. Ring City is actually quite cool, I found. No. I think I like Ring City best from the DLC, to be honest. Unfortunately, there's only 2, so... I wish there was more DLC. Where did I leave... Ah, it really isn't here. I left that some... I'm looking for the red canisters. I left that somewhere, I can't remember where. You're missing out if you haven't played Ring City. You should give it a shot, it's quite cool. Yes, I've played Ring City. Okay, Demon Princess. I really don't remember them though. I know I struggled quite a bit in Ring City. Wait. I think I remember the ring. Is Ring City the one with the wolf in it, the giant wolves area? Is it Ring City, or am I mistaking that with the other one? Because I could be wrong here. Two-Face to the instant to become. I remember. Yes. I hated those with all my heart. Crap, this isn't even in the right room either. Let me reset him. I remember those. Oh my god, did I hate it. I think Maze actually helped me out with that one, you know. I nearly killed him, but I struggled badly with him. Yeah, definitely. I remember definitely Maze has helped me with with those two demons. I remember them. Because it's like, it feels like it's easy the first phase, and it's actually, I found it easy, I don't know. But then, when they transform, it's like, oh, crap. Okay, it's not here. Is there a... yeah, it's not here. That there's... I'm looking for a film B. And another door that's just not happening here. It's a blue door over there. Soul of the Cinder was too easy, but nice to see all the bills from the Lord since Goran. Some of them are, I would agree with you. Some bosses are too easy. And then you got other bosses that are too hard. So the balance is a bit meh at best. Okay, I'm gonna back out of here because I don't need to be here. So I'm not gonna be here. And I already got my ass kicked. And I'm in red caution, which kind of sucks. I feel like I'm walking around in circles here. I know that's like the last door that I need to go. It feels like I don't know what I'm doing, but I am looking for a door here that I can't find. First ride all bosses till Abyss Watcher. Yeah, no chance. He was over level? I don't remember. DLC was 120. Yeah, I remember being a bit OP, but only a little bit though. Not sure if I was that much, to be honest. Because I did struggle a bit here and there. So maybe I was a bit over leveled, but even being over leveled, I still got my ass kicked. Oh crap! Not combine. Not leave exchange. Jeez. Okay, there we go. I like my new sword, but which one do you have? Or what kind of gear do you have, for that matter? I really need to try out some different gear. Ah, crap. Now I'm gonna be really in trouble. Okay, I'm still red caution, so that's okay. I shouldn't be wasting ammo on these guys, but I'm running low. And I think this is exactly where I gotta go. I can throw this away. I think I gotta push this as well. I'll see that in just a moment, yeah. There's more ammo here, which Billy can have in just a moment. And then what I gotta do is have Billy push that. And then Rebecca can push it this way. Lorraine's sword. Yeah, I like that. I think it's the one I've been using quite a bit recently, actually. Again, I think it was Mace that has suggested that sword to me. And as a matter of fact, gave me that sword as well, if I remember correctly. Flip the switch, you'll see this sparkling up here. And then you're gonna find the iron needle. I like this stream, we can talk everything. Yeah. Yeah, man. Can have a proper conversation about likes and stuff like that. Just cool. Like-minded people. Can talk about on Discord as well. Just not that many people actually do a lot of chatting in there. Myself included, to be fair. I'm gonna switch to Billy here because he can actually use this now. So if you like this candle with the Game of Thrones meme, nice. Yeah. Yeah, we must talk more on Discord. I think I need to push it a bit more. I haven't really advertised it all too much because I don't want it to be ruined in a way, if that makes any sense. So yeah. This is all the other costumes I have that you can use. And I think I have the DLC for all the costumes. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. And it came with the game because no chance I would ever pay for freaking costumes. But she could be a cheerleader, or westerner, or leather. And yeah, these both characters. I post picture have beauty mask on my face. I haven't seen that yet. My friend makes it to me. I need to have a look at that. I need to watch that. That'd be funny, man. Beauty face mask. Oh dear. I'm gonna use Billy here for the most, not for the most part, but only for a little bit, because I think he's got more inventory space at the moment. So I'm gonna get this. Okay, that's a book, and then if you were to examine this book and open it up, you're gonna see wings, which goes on the other statue. That's what I thought when Laura Clinton Lorian. Okay. Let me just have a quick look. Actually, they're equal on inventory space. I just need to find where I dumped that red gasoline thingy, so I can. It's up. Check on Discord. Oh, it's actually in this room. It's on this room. So if I could combine that with the oh, I think it's upstairs actually. Wait, is it? No, see, it's right here. It's right here. So I'm gonna get it with Rebecca. Hold on, let me check this out on Discord. Hold on, I'm just watching this. I probably should pause the game so the timer doesn't go. I just seen it. Oh my god, that is awesome. That is brilliant, man. That is brilliant. Who says man can't use a beauty mask? I need to start PC for Discord, and it's too hot for that. I will look tomorrow. You could have it on your phone if you're on your phone. I got it on my phone right now. That's where I just seen it. I got the Discord app, so if you guys send any messages, I get to see it. Because if I were to have it on my computer, then I wouldn't. 9 out of 10 times I wouldn't know when the messages have actually been going. Most likely. Don't want to? Alright. Fair enough. Because otherwise I would never pick up almost any messages, because I am at my computer, but it's at work, and I obviously don't want to be doing that at work or using Discord or anything like that. But I do use my phone. So I have it on there so I don't miss messages. Because before I used to just get emails saying, oh, you missed some chats on Discord, but don't you go there and see what you've left. Which is cool, don't get me wrong, it's really good of them to do that, but then it's like, oh, I already missed it, so Okay, I'm gonna use the shotgun for a little while because I feel it's the best weapon I have. I'm gonna switch to Rebecca for a second. I'm gonna do yet another switch here. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm probably gonna regret this, by the way, but whatever. I'm gonna leave that here because I don't need it anymore. And what I want to do is I want to get the grenade launcher. I'm gonna reload it, and that's gonna be my second backup powerful weapon for Rebecca. As soon as I exchange the bullets, and then crap, I pressed the wrong button. And then I can combine and reload. I'm still gonna have her with that, but I'm gonna use Billy for the most part. Okay, now I best save because I've progressed a lot and I could die very easily in just a moment. So I'm gonna save up down here because I don't save that often. I should save a bit more often than this, to be honest. Okay, save it. There's no, like on previous Resident Evil games, there's no save kind of record thing, and there is you gotta save less than a certain amount of times. You gotta use a certain amount of healing items. There's none of that in this game. Basically, the best ranking you can get here is by not dying and the fastest time. And the not dying is one of those things that is just, you can die, but it's the time is 99% more of what you need to be focusing on, more than anything here. I'm tempted to just grab that black demon and then combine it. As a matter of fact, I'll do that. I don't have to, but I'll do it. Also, Rebecca's caution is starting to worry me a bit, so as soon as I see a healing item, I'm definitely gonna go for it. But right now I'm gonna have to go past some crows, which is not gonna be very good because it's always a pain in the ass to deal with those crows. But it's only a very passage area, so I'm okay-ish. And then I'm gonna need to deal with those giant cockroaches, I'm gonna call them, even though they're not cockroaches. I'm gonna try and sprint in here and very quickly sneak this, and then get the red herb on my way back. Hopefully these crows will not mess with us. Come on, Rebecca. There you go. I should have maybe gone for the red herb, but crap. Oh, no, let me go. Thank you. She just saved my life. I believe I got him. And he's still fine with it. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna switch for Rebecca for just a second to grab this ammo, which I do so desperately need it. And because she's got a needle as well for this room, which I'm gonna need for this clock here. Oops. Sorry. Okay, now it's a fully built clock and you need to put a time in it. And yeah. Move the hands, yes. I think it's the solution for this, if I'm not mistaken. Oh crap. This is not what I wanted. I think it's something 45. I think it's 645. 45, yeah. So our hand. Or maybe it's 4. I'm gonna go 445. And then I'm gonna try that and see if that's it. Okay, no, that's not the right solution. It's something 45, I remember that much, but I can't remember exactly what it is. The way you find this is I would have to go downstairs again, and it's going to be on one of the logs, basically, and it's going to tell you exactly the time that you need. And, okay, our hand. And this is 5, this is 6, 7. Actually, this is 8, sorry. Minute hand. It's actually 8:15. I believe. Now, the reason why I like Resident Evil 3 the best was because the RNG on it. So the puzzles here, this clock, it's always going to be 8:15 the hour. That's how you solve this puzzle, always. No exceptions here. Whereas on Resident Evil 3, there would be at least 3 different solutions for each puzzle. So if you want to, this is not working now. Billy needs to be downstairs, so I need to go back to through the crows again. On Resident Evil 3, there's at least 3 different solutions. So let's say there's a password that you need to put on something. You'll have to... Crap, no! Oh, I think Billy just killed most of them in one shot. Wow! Get that man a shotgun. He's only wasted 2 shotgun ammo. But he did got him. I hate those crows. But with this I can heal up at least. And I'll be... Ah, crap. I need to switch and just do something else. There you go. Combine. And use. And... Oops. Reclaim that ammunition back. It's only 5 rounds, but whatever. Let's go this way. Okay, I've unlocked 2 extra doors. And I need the film for one of them to be able to unlock the other parts of the demon statue. Actually, no, I don't even think it's straight up to that. But that's the ultimate goal, is to get that demon statue together. Yes, these are the same characters, but I've changed their outfits. I think you missed that bit of me changing their outfits. Oh yes, I still have the demon statue with... there's different outfits you can choose for these characters. I'll show you right now if you're watching. You can just go here and use this, and then you can choose... This is what I had before. Then there's a cheerleader, got a western, and this is what I'm using, leather. There's more suits than this, but they're DLC, and it's just like... Looks practical. There's more than this, but it's DLC, and I'm not gonna get DLC suits. They probably cost more than the freaking game did as well, just for different outfits. So it's not something I care about. I need to unequip the shotgun. He's done great with the shotgun. Don't get me wrong, he's killed all those crows. I don't want to equip it, I want to unequip it. Okay, there you go. Oh crap. Okay, unequipped. Why not leather skin for the guy? I don't know. There probably is leather skin for the guy, it's just I don't have it. Crap, out of ammo. No! Billy, help me! I don't think I have that much ammo left, and yeah. I think I have 1 bullet left. Ah, I do have 1 bullet left, and they're both on caution. Okay, I'm gonna switch to Billy for a moment because he's got the shotgun, even though I don't even have it equipped. And then, yeah, that's just poetry. Although there is more shotgun ammo here. Now, this is the issue with the game right now, is that there's... because I'm playing on normal, this is a lot harder to kill the enemies. So the enemies do take a lot more bullets, and the game isn't very kind on giving you too much ammunition. So it's going to be a bit of a struggle. And I think I'm going to have to fight the other kind of guy, and they're both in caution, so that's going to be trouble. But I think Rebecca's got... she does have the Molotov, so that's gonna help out a bunch. However, before I do that, I need that microfilm, which it says it's right here on the floor. Is it downstairs on the floor? I think it's downstairs. I don't want to use the spray unless I have to, especially just on yellow caution. None of these are the microfilm. Neither is that. Where the heck did I put the microfilm? Is that it? Oh, it was hidden there. I've never gotten that. Okay, got the microfilm. Both bits of it, I think. I'm gonna go take a gamble and say it's this way that I need to go. Or not. Store skip is great, because opening and closing this door, especially if you go to the wrong way. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass to do. I think that's it, yeah. I've ever played any Yakuza game. I have not, but I've seen on the summer sale. I've seen one of, I think it was on the summer sale. I don't remember correctly. But I've seen one of the Yakuza games, and you know what? It's made me really tempted into getting one. Because it looks like it is quite good. I might be wrong, but it looked quite cool. It's like a fighting game, but like open world kind of thing. So it's like GTA mixed with Tekken kind of, where you can just beat people up. You don't see those games all that much nowadays anymore. She wasted the only freaking bullet she had. You can decapitate these guys with the shotgun, for the most part. Okay, there's some ammunition here. Billy desperately needs to be healed up, though. Have you played Yakuza games, mods? And can you just brawl fighting type of gameplay? They don't make those games all that much, to be fair, and I think they should. They should make more of those games, in my opinion. Because I do quite like the idea. I think the last type of game I played with that was like Streets of Rage. But I don't know. It piqued my interest, basically. So I don't know. I think that'd be cool. So one of the microfilms will show you that, will show you just that picture, and then the second microfilm combined with the first one is going to show you that it's numbers, and there's seats on it. And after you get that, you get this disc, which is a Mo disc. Yeah, Mo discs make a return here. And then you get a picture of that, so you can always come back to it should you need. But obviously that's pretty easy and straightforward, in my opinion. So that should be no problems to remember. Once you get that, you can then unlock another part, which I think is gonna unlock a lot of doors. And then you need to get a key for the blue door. And then the key for the blue door, and then the blue door, I think it leads to the demon wing, which is only one. So I can actually leave this here for now, because I don't think I'm going to need it anytime soon. Skill tree. Really? They have skill trees as well. Wow. If I wasn't already sold out on the game, I would... It sounds good, I don't know. Kiwami. I like the game. Unfortunately, I never played any of them. I know they're making a new one. There's gonna be a new release of it. 2D. And it's fun and run around part of Tokyo. Can you drive anything in there, or do you just like walk and stuff? Do you have to walk to places?
Let's split up.
Roger.
Okay, so Billy's gonna stay there. That's 2. I don't know where the D is, but I think it's going to be here if I'm not mistaken. If I switch to Billy, even though it says 2D, you can press D2 and it's gonna work the same, as long as you press both of them. Kiwami is the remaster of the game. Yeah, that's the one I've seen. which is what made me kind of want to get it, because obviously I know they've improved a lot on it, and they showed it on the trailer, because that's the only thing I've seen. I've seen the trailer. I haven't actually seen
Let's go.
Okay.
I haven't actually seen the full gameplay or anything like that. I've seen the trailer, like a review or actual too much gameplay. I've seen the trailer more than anything. Can go here because it's unlocked. Hopefully the zombie won't get too close to Billy, so he doesn't play the hero and waste more shotgun shells. Stay away, Billy. Keep away, Billy. Sit down, zombie. Reload. No, it's not that big of space, but it's packed. Right, okay, gotcha. See, I like those type of games. I'd rather a small map, but, you know, with a lot of, God damn it, Billy, stop wasting ammo. I like a smaller map with a lot of detail than a big map and not enough detail. Or too empty, like Metal Gear, for example. Metal Gear The Phantom Pain, that's a massive ass map, but at the same time, it's quite empty for the most part. I'm gonna get one of these blue orbs, even though I hope I never need it. It's all about the quarter, yeah. But I got one, so I could always come here. Now, I got one of those green chemicals. I don't think I'm going to need it just yet, but I will need it later on in the game, so I best just get it. And I think that's all I need from here, actually. It's like the real thing. Really? Didn't know they had put that much detail into it. I think I'm going to go through these doors, because I didn't really go on through here. Yeah, if I remember this puzzle as well, the solution is just up there in that board. But I think I need to put this okay, hold on. This king over here. Gosh darn it, these camera angles, man. I just want to put it there. It's a real neighborhood. Wow. I wonder how much of it is it actual, like, 1-to-1 ratio kind of thing. That is checkmate, and I get that evil book, which is going to give me access to the other wing, and I can balance the scales. And then that is going to be mostly it for this area, as far as I remember. I love it when they do that, you know, when they actually put a real places in games, real locations, like what they've done with The Crew, for example, where they have quite literally The Crew is basically a miniature version, and I say miniature because it's a lot smaller than the actual United States, but it's a miniature version of the United States. And I think that's great because you can, like, you know, you can go from New York to Los Angeles in the game, you know, and drive it around through roads and stuff. And it's just, I think it's brilliant. Also, Euro Truck Simulator does the same thing. They use Google Maps to mimic, again, real maps, where you can drive around real roads. I think the stories are the same to one point. There's a lot of big ass game franchises that I've never played, and I think it's a shame. I think I need to start 7-Eleven. I think I need to start playing some of those games, you know. Really big and good game franchises that I'm missing out, or I feel like I'm missing out because, you know, I just haven't gave it a shot. Ramen shop. Wow. Yeah. It's that kind of detail that I think if they go to the trouble of doing it, then it's like, you know they're really committed to it. Okay, now got a statue of evil. And I have a statue of good up there, so I need to balance it out. And then once both are out, the painting is gonna come up, I'm pretty sure, if I remember that correctly. That's because I started the Souls games. Yeah. I can't tell you how much time well, I can give you an estimate of how much time I probably spent on the Souls games, but I gotta say at least 1,000 hours. At least. And 500 of those are recorded on Dark Souls 3 alone. Probably another 300 to 400 hours that I spent playing in Bloodborne, and then the rest is just Dark Souls 2. I've never played Dark Souls 1. I'm not even counting Neo or any other kind of like Soulsborne game. I'm just counting actual Dark Souls games. Yeah, it's been... Okay, that's where you put a battery to get this leaf moving, to get a box to move up there, to get that tablet, because now the point of the game in here is to get 3 tablets. Don't know if I've ever played again. Really? That's what I'd said as well, but then it's like you'll eventually come back to it. That's for sure. You'll either come back to it, or if there's a new one coming out, you're just gonna get into it again. Okay, there's a spider up there, but for the most part, if the freaking camera were to cooperate, I could have just avoided this spider. Okay, she's not poisoned at least, which is a good part. I have to say that From Software games don't catch me, really. I can tell you for sure they catch me. Especially Bloodborne. For some reason, I don't know, I think it's a setting on the game. Just watching the trailers, I wanted to get the game almost straight away. But I've kind of didn't. Because it's like, you know, I was on the fence with it. It's another Dark Souls type of game, and those are really hard. So I was really intimidated from getting it, and I was on the fence with it, even though the price was quite good. I think it was 15 euros for the Game of the Year edition with all the DLC and whatnot, which I didn't get. I got the €8 version that didn't have any DLC, because I thought, well, you know, there's only one DLC, and I probably ain't not gonna even like the game enough to play the DLC and stuff. So it's like, you know, whatever. So I was a bit quite skeptical and negative about the game, I'll say that much. But when I played it, the setting just got me straight away. I don't know what it is about it, that like Victorian look. I don't know, I just absolutely loved it, and I've played it to death, and I'm still playing it now.
I'm glad I could be of service. Time to go inside.
One thing I'll tell you right now is I can't wait for the latest From Software game, which is going to be a VR game. Now, I know they got another one, a new IP coming out. That's not VR and that's not whatever. But they got a new VR game that I'm dying to play as well. Yeah, the Bloodborne setting is just, you gotta admit, it's amazing. Because the Dark Souls setting is more, you know, older times, Dark Ages and stuff. The Bloodborne is more, a bit more advanced, Victorian kind of thing. And that's what attracted me to it so much. I think it's up, 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 down, up, up. I think that's it, but I can't remember this very well. North London, yeah. Right, North London. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. They had to kind of give it a very unique look to it, so it's not, you can't say it's ripped off from anywhere or anything like that. its Yarnum, its own imaginary land.
You are wasting your time. I have already claimed this place for myself, which means you are trespassing. And I am very territorial.
It just doesn't make sense. Do you honestly believe this to be the real identity of that crazy young man? Impossible. But if somehow it is true, then Umbrella will be finished.
If the old conspiracy against Dr. Marcus is revealed, Mr. Spencer's career will be over. Not to mention ours, too. So, the time has come at last.
What are you going to do?
I will simply say goodbye to Umbrella. The biological weapon utilizing the T-virus has almost been completed. Our only remaining task is to acquire combat data.
You can't be serious. I refuse to abandon my work. I have finished the research on the T-virus, but I need a little more time to complete the more powerful G-virus.
Do as you wish. I will follow my initial plan and lure the S.T.A.R.S members into the mansion. Their superior combat training should make them perfect test subjects.
Fine. In the meantime, something must be done about that madman. As I recall, URC is equipped with a self-destruct device in the basement. I'll find it, set it off, and annihilate the place to nothing more than a mass of rubble.
I can't. Hold on. Oh.
Okay, so now Rebecca's in trouble, and we need to go and rescue her. And there's a time limit for this as well. So I kind of have to hurry up here. Have to backtrack quite a bit, but there's gonna be those guys now, little monkeys, chasing my ass. These spiders I can dodge easily. Yeah, no, I'm not supposed to come here just yet. I thought that might be a shortcut or something. If I don't get there in a certain amount of time, which I don't even know how much time that is because it's not on screen or anything like that, she'll die. It's game over. And I'm yet to die on this stream, so I want to keep that as is. Now, let me just quickly look at the map. That doesn't cost anything. I need to go to a room. I need to go into a room that I've been recently, that it takes me down. Let me just check through here first. Could it be? That guy got up, so probably. Usually know if you're in the right direction when... Yeah, it is. It's true down here. I'm gonna kill these little guys as much as I can, even though they're gonna be... Ah, damn it, because of this. And once one's holding me... You stop it, monkey business. Once one is got me, the other ones will attack. That's a lot of monkey business down there. Okay, I hope this is the right way, because I know it might not be. No, this is not the right way. Not through here anyways. It could be still through this double doors. Although I'm not sure if it's this far. But the monkeys kind of forced my hand here. Ah, it's not through here, no, at all. I need to go back up. I've came too far, I think. It's definitely through this way, but I need to... Yeah. Here. This is where it is.
Rebecca! Hang on. I'll pull you up.
Thank you.
Don't mention it. Just keeping my word. We promised to cooperate with each other. Remember?
This is Rebecca, over.
Rebecca, this is Enrico. Have you managed to locate Coen yet? Over. Rebecca, answer me.
No, sir. I have not found him yet. I'll continue to search for him, over.
Rebecca.
My first mission, and I've already disobeyed orders. So much for my great law enforcement career. Oh well, I probably won't live long enough to worry about it. Billy, I just need to know. I need to know the truth. Did you kill 23 people? I'm not going to judge you. I just want to know the truth.
It was around this time last year. Our unit was ordered to Africa to intervene in a civil war. Our mission was to raid a hideout of some guerrilla forces located deep inside the jungle. But the hideout was far away from our entry point. Some died from the heat. Others were killed by the enemy. In the end, only 4 of us survived. Only, there was no guerrilla hideout.
What do you mean?
The idiots in charge had us operating based on wrong information. But we couldn't just go back home empty-handed, oh no. Our leader ordered us to attack an innocent village.
Get rid of them! Kill them all!
Please, sir! Ceasefire immediately!
Shut up! Do it!
No! Don't! Stop!
So did you execute those innocent people?
Forget about it. Doesn't matter anymore. That was then, this is now. Besides, you said you wouldn't judge me.
I'm not judging you, but it does matter. Look, now my people think you killed those MPs in the van, but I don't think you did. It was those zombie dogs, right? When they attacked the van, you were able to escape. Isn't that right?
You don't get it. I've only got 2 choices left. Either report to the Marines and serve out my sentence, or keep on running for as long as I can. That's all.
Okay, so now at least you guys know all that history. I'm actually going to end the stream here because it's been 2 hours. And the game just perfectly matched that timing up with that, which gave me an ink ribbon and a place to save the game. So I'm going to go save it up. And I'm going to end this one off here. Alright, thank you for coming and stopping by and hanging out with me and stuff. I'll see you guys tomorrow at the same time, where I will carry on and continue this from here, basically. Alright guys, see you later, and goodbye.